Hi there, Aileen here at Lane Image Consulting, and I want to show you exactly how I use the digital drapes to color code people online. Um, so the first thing I want to show you here is that you can use Canva. So this is me in Canva. In my Canva, you can either have the professional version or you can have the free version, the unpaid version. So what you will need to do is you will need to upload the digital drapes that you have downloaded onto your computer in here on, let me just move this, in here on Canva. So you can go in here and you can just find the upload area, and then you just press upload and it'll give you an option to select something from your computer, which you will already have downloaded the digital drapes. So I've done that already. So the digital drapes are now here in, sorry, I'm just after losing this again. So the digital drapes are now here in my Canva folder. And what you can do then is you can also upload the picture of your client. Now, I have already uploaded some pictures in here, and you can see there's a lady here. The problem with these pictures is they have been touched up and they are backlit. What you're looking for is a selfie that has been taken in natural light. So it's very difficult to color code a picture like this, even though it's quite clear here that this lady is probably doing better in the spring red rather than the winter red. But typically, if a picture is already touched up, it's very difficult. So you want to ask your clients for natural pictures. So I'm just going to remove all this for the moment and show you exactly how I do it. You probably want to make the background white. So you can just go in here and make the background white. Of course, you can also do this on a presentation slide or in a Word document. There's no problem to use the digital drapes either on Word, presentation, or Canva. I just like Canva because I have all of my digital drapes uploaded in here, and I like to play around with them on Canva. But you can do the exact same on presentation or your Word document, or whatever the equivalent is in Mac, anywhere basically that you can use a PNG file. So these are the two pictures that I have used in the selfie requirement form, which I've also given you. And this is the idea here is this picture is not great. It's very hard to see the skin in this picture because of the direct sunlight, hard to see the color of the eyes, hard to see the hair color. So instead, this picture here is much better. Now, one of the nice things that you can do on Canva is you can remove the background. So you can just go in here and do background remover, which I really like. So this is available with the paid version of Canva. But there's also lots of different free programs that you can use, like BG Background Remover. So I like to remove the background as much as possible. And Control C, I just copy this. I just copy it and I paste it 4 times because I want to try 4 different drapes, like just like if I was draping in-house. Now I will probably want to make these pictures a little bit smaller because they're not really fitting on the slide. So I'm just going to make them a little bit smaller. One, delete. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy them and paste them. And they're smaller. 1, 2, and I should be able to fit another one down here. Okay, and what I want to do next is I want to start draping. Okay, now this is not the ideal size. I probably want to make this a little bit bigger, or I want to make the pictures a little bit smaller. So that's what I love about Canva. It's just really easy to manipulate pictures, etc. So I'm just copying it again so that I can see very clearly what the difference is in the drapes. So you can just do things like this. Okay, when I have that done and I'm happy with the picture, next up I'm going to start adding the digital drapes. So I have uploaded the drapes already here into a folder. So I can go down into my folder and find my digital my digital other things that I've uploaded. So here you can see I have the 4 seasonal red and I have the 4 seasonal green. But actually the tonal drapes are in there as well. You have a choice of 52 drapes. So you have a lot of different drapes. So what you do then is you can just pull them out here and put them underneath the neck, and you can make them bigger or smaller. You can crop them. You can do whatever you want so that you can see the difference. Okay. This is summer, this is winter. They're all, of course, labeled, so you know exactly, you know, which are which. So I'm probably going to move this up a little bit. So you can see here, I can just use this here like this. And then I have 2 more. So I'm going to try spring. Make it smaller again. And autumn. Now, what you're looking to see is the exact same as you would look and see in, you know, an in-house color consultation. This one isn't really behaving very well. I'll just put it like this. We're trying to cover up the clothes as much as possible so you don't see the clothes so much. Okay. And then, of course, you can make this as big or small as you want. So say if you bring it up to 50%, you can see a little bit closer. So as I start to compare these drapes here, I'm starting to see the differences. I'm starting to see, for instance, that this kind of is in unity with me. You know, it picks up the lightness of my coloring, whereas this one, I kind of tend to see the color first. It kind of takes over a little bit. You will also notice that the focus is a little bit lower on the face and that it discolors my skin a little bit. You can see the grey in my hair a little bit more, whereas here there's more of a blend, you see it less. This is completely aging on me. And this one over here isn't bad at all. This is actually the winter drape. But if I was to pick one of the 4 here, I would definitely go for this one here. And I'm looking at the exact same things that I would look on if I was draping somebody in-house. So I'm looking to see, is there unity between the colour and the person? Does the colour take over in the case of this colour here? Does the colour make me look older? So I think this colour here definitely makes me look older, makes my skin look more sallow. And even the winter one here is a little bit harsh for my colouring. So you can do the exact same, then you can just delete these. You can line them up better than I have lined them up here. You can line them up whatever way you want. You can also show these slides to your client. So this is winter. This is, I think I have the summer one here somewhere, if I can find it. For sure I have that. This is the summer red. Now I have them all nicely categorized in folders for you when you download them, so you're going to know exactly which one is which. So don't worry about that at all. Okay, next up I'm going to try the spring one. So I'm going to come back up here. They're a little bit disorganized in here, but you can have them nicely organized whatever way you want. This one is the spring one. You can see again, it's way too bright for my coloring. And this is the autumn one. And again, the autumn one will probably tend to make me look a little bit older. So as I look at these again, I see that this one here is the one that blends most with me. I see my eyes most. There's a unity between me and the color. Additionally, I've put a cheat sheet in with this starter pack. So you can go through the cheat sheet and have a look and see, you know, with grey blue eyes, with an ashy, mousy coloured hair, what is this person most likely to be? So if you use the digital drapes in union with the cheat sheet that I've provided you, you'll have absolutely no problem whatsoever in using these drapes to get exactly what you want. So that's my little demo, my little expert demo on how to use the digital drapes. As I mentioned, you can use them in Word just as well. You can just download them onto your computer and insert a picture into Word. You can use it on a presentation slide. Um, these digital drapes, which have been specifically picked based on color and contrast, will make color coding so simple. The little app that I used for, I'm going to show you the little app I used to remove the background, just in case you don't have, I think I have it in here somewhere. It's called BG Remove. BG Remove. So, remove.bg maybe. Remove.bg. Yes, this is the one. So if you have a picture of your client and you want to remove the background, you can actually upload the image in here, remove the background and save it onto your computer if you don't have the professional version of Canva. So basically there you have everything you need to start coding online today. Thank you so much for listening.